Welcome to Living Leadership Awards 2021.
Thank you for joining the watch party. We wanted to film the award ceremony in advance so that you can rewatch the video whenever you want with your friends and family. And for the students who couldn't make the watch party, you can always watch it another time.
My name is Abisha, and I'm one of your hosts. I'm a senior graduating in May, and I'm also the Service Associate for SEAL. You may have seen me around campus, either in the food pantry or at Full Abundance, or you may have seen me on Zoom at virtual service events. I'm honored to be able to help present these awards tonight to acknowledge the accomplishments of our students with my awesome co-host.
Hi guys, my name is Megan. I am your other host for Living Leadership. I am also a senior graduating in May, and this past year I was the vice president and then president of Student Government Association. You might have seen me in the art gallery over in Woodland or in the ceramic studio where I do some of my favorite work. I'm so excited and honored to help present these awards with Abby to the student leaders and organizations who are most deserving.
Before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which our campus is located. The Living Leadership Awards are held to recognize and celebrate the achievements of our student leaders and organizations. We know students and organizations have faced multiple obstacles this year, with it being our first mainly online academic year.
We have seen our students take initiative and persevere through these challenging times, from planning and executing fun and unique events, collaborating with other student organizations, and using their platforms to educate and spread awareness. Our student leaders and student organizations have shown us that they can and will rise to the challenge.
We're now going to turn it over to our Chancellor, Dr. Margot Deli-Carpini, for a few remarks.
My name is Margot Deli-Carpini, and I'm the Chancellor at Penn State Abington. I'm very happy to be part of the Living Leadership Ceremony. I want to take this opportunity to share about my own personal journey and my philosophy of leadership. When I think back to the beginning of my career in higher education, I never thought that I would do anything except what I had prepared to do for my whole life. And that was to be a TESOL professor and a CUNY faculty member at Lehman College in the Bronx. I was excited about the research that I was doing. The work that I was doing was making a real impact in my former state. I loved the courses that I taught and developed, and I was really inspired by the fact that I was playing a key role in the development of future teachers and education professionals and leaders. I loved Lehman College, and my colleagues were wonderful. Then a new dean was hired, and as the coordinator of the TESOL program at the time, I started meeting with her on a regular basis, individually and in larger group settings. Also during that time, I continued to rise through the academic ranks, and as a result began expanding my role on college-wide committees and my work with my professional organization, both nationally and internationally. As my own experiences broadened, I realized that I could play an important and greater role in the things that I felt passionate about: ensuring the highest quality education and student success, ensuring access for those historically denied access to higher education, and moving a college or university forward in a way that centered the academic mission and made important connections to both future professions and passions for our students. So I accepted and sought out continued leadership opportunities. And I was also able to work closely with that new dean that I mentioned earlier. Her approach to the work of the School of Education and to leadership and higher educational administration was both an eye-opener and an inspiration to me. I was able to see myself in that role. And I found that not only did I have a dean, but I had a mentor. And as a result, I learned lessons about leadership that have carried through all of my positions. With each level of increased responsibility, I've gained a better understanding of the positive impact that good leaders have on organizations. And I feel passionately that higher education doesn't just need good leaders, higher education deserves good leaders. I've gained mentors along the way. At every institution that I've been at, I can point directly to those people who inspired me and served as mentors and teachers, because good leaders are also lifelong learners. And when I think of the lessons I've learned from these mentors over the years, and there have been many lessons, and they continue to be generous with their time, I characterize them into the theme of courageous leadership, or leading with courage. Courageous leadership is collaborative, it's consultative. Courageous leaders gather and analyze data They seek input, they value a diversity of voices and opinions, and they often have to make difficult decisions that are in the best interest of the organization and the people who are part of that organization. Leading with courage for me is a huge aspect of successful leadership. I trace my success in leadership roles directly to those mentors who took the time, who saw qualities in me that I didn't even realize existed, and who helped me work through challenging situations by helping me to center the best interest of our organization and guiding me to remain true to our mission in higher education. I'm committed to paying this forward, to reaching out and mentoring and helping to build and develop the next generation of leaders, and that's you. You're the next generation of leaders and thinkers and influencers and policymakers. So have confidence in your abilities, seek out mentors, be committed to lifelong learning with an open mind, make connections, and draw on the support that they offer. And then, because of those experiences that you've had, you should pay it forward and clear the way for those that come after you. There always needs to be a hand reaching out to bring someone forward.
Thank you, Chancellor, for your kind words. Before we officially begin presenting the awards, we'd like to play a short video from our SEAL staff.
Congratulations, everyone. It's been a crazy kind of year.
Through challenges and silver linings,
you've made our community stronger.
By showcasing your leadership, and
we're so
proud
of
you! Yay! Congrats!
Congratulations!
We will now start the presentation of awards, beginning with our Student Organization Awards. The first award we will present is the Academic Advancement Award.
The Academic Advancement Award is presented to an academic student organization that has demonstrated outstanding commitment to improving the out-of-class experience by engaging in activities that create relationships and builds and educates the campus community.
Hello, I'm Ethan Jagowski, president and one of the founders of Abington Art Appreciation. Our mission has always been simple: introduce the inspiring yet often overlooked world of the fine arts to Penn State Abington students. Ironically, few of our members actually major or minor in any form of the arts, but this gives us the opportunity not only to educate the campus, but also ourselves. We were able to accomplish this by extending invitations to events to other student organizations using cooperation to bring the most to Abington. We've connected famed speakers from the UK, Ivy League universities, Russia's, and all around the world, and even the marvelous professors here at Penn State Abington to students, discussing social justice, environmentalism, exotic cultures, and an overall deepened appreciation of the arts. Even if AAA is honored with the Academic Advancement Award, we hope each member of the audience begins to explore the world of the arts deeper than they have before.
Congratulations to Abington Art Appreciation.
The next award being presented is the Emerging Organization of the Year Award.
This award recognizes a student organization that began their journey this academic year and has shown extreme potential through creativity, awareness, commitment, collaboration, and involvement.
Hi, so my name is Alan Fong. I'm the president of Chinese Christian Club. This year we held multiple events for holidays for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Chinese Lunar New Year, and Easter. For Easter, I teamed up with the president of Abington Christian Fellowship. We held a meeting and we did the event together. In addition, we held a large event in the fall semester Festivus. I held a meeting with a lot of other presidents, and the event turned out to be really great. And as for our club, we hold weekly Sunday discussions discussing faith, school, and social life. And lastly, we hold weekly meetings for Bible study. Thank you. Please consider those.
Hello everyone, my name is Drew Shawnee and I'm a sophomore majoring in finance and minoring in economics. I would like to thank you for nominating me for this award. I'm currently the president of the Finance and Investment Association, also known as FIA. Our wonderful organization strives to promote a business environment where students of all business majors are able to network with faculty and other members across the university. Through our various guest speaker events, general meetings, and stock market competitions, it has allowed students to take a deeper dive into the business field and to discover various career paths. As a president, I'm proud to help the members within our organization by providing helpful resources. Aside from my involvement in FIA, I am a student athlete who plays for the Abington men's tennis team, a proud line ambassador, and an active resident assistant RA at the on-campus Lionsgate Residence Hall. As an RA, I've been blessed with the opportunity to work with my residents and supervisors and give back to my Lionsgate community. I'm extremely thankful for this nomination as I continue to serve as an asset for all students, and I would like to personally thank the other FIA executive board members for taking their time to help run this successful student organization. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Big Theory.
Before we move on, here's a quick tip from Penn State Abington alumni, Justin Browse.
Hi, my name is Justin Browse, and I am an alumni of Penn State Abington. I graduated class of 2016, and I'm here today to talk to you about a valuable leadership skill that I learned during my time as a student leader at Penn State Abington. And that skill is that all the work you're doing right now translates to your resume. And it's never too soon to start thinking about your resume and how it should look. Everything that you're doing right now, each and every day as a student leader, directly translate to skills that employers are looking for you to have. Employers are looking for you to be able to work with a diverse group of people. They're looking for communication skills, planning skills, leadership skills, budgeting skills, and a bunch of other things that you're already doing. When you are running your club meetings on campus, you're practicing communication by speaking in front of a group, you're planning out what you're going to be doing each week. Whenever you do an event on campus, that's a ton of valuable skills. You're learning how to market an event, which is invaluable to employers because maybe you're utilizing technology that marketing fields use. You're creating a brand. If you're giving a tour on campus, you're managing customers and you're communicating publicly. When you're managing your club budget, you're practicing budgeting skills, which is super important for any career field that you go into. So, the work that you do at Penn State every single day really does directly translate to your career field. My work as a student leader helped me go on to graduate school, helped me get a job in the field that I'm really passionate about. So it's never too early to start thinking about your career. You can start a resume today, no matter what year you are at Penn State. It's never too early to start your resume, to start going to career fairs and really start building your professional brand. I got involved as a student leader because I thought it was fun. I didn't even really think at the time that the skills I was doing would help me get a career one day. Actually, I distinctly remember my parents always saying, that's great, but you're there to study. Why are you doing all these other things? And I don't think it really dawned on them or me at the time that all of those skills really are what got me a job and all that hands-on experience. So again, my tip is to really think about the work you're doing today and start planning how that can impact your resume because the work you're doing already is.
Thank you, Justin.
We're now going to present the Living the Mission Award. This award is presented to a recognized student organization that embodies its mission and objectives. This organization lives and breathes who they are and displays dedication, persistence, and passion for their cause. No matter the size of the organization, every member is dedicated to the mission and understands why they're involved. This award recognizes organizations who in multiple creative ways supports their mission.
John Maxwell once said, "A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion, not position." As the MSA president, I don't focus only on my position, but rather focus on my passion for the Islamic religion I live by, and in which I bring to the Penn State community.
Jack Welch once said, "Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you are a leader, success is all about growing others." As the Vice President of MSA, I make it a priority and a requirement to educate myself about my Islamic religion as much as possible before spreading information, educating others. Because if I want my Penn State community to grow and learn, I have to make sure I have a deep understanding of what I want to share with others.
As MLK once said, not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. And I believe that is the reason as to why we are all here today. We are all passionate about providing a service to anyone and everyone who is in need of it. We are
your MSA leaders.
Everyone, my name is Jessica and I am the president of Hillel, which is the Jewish organization at Penn State Abington. Thank you for the nomination for the Virtually Engaged and Living the Mission Award. It's very awesome. It's important that everybody can be involved in Hillel, and we hope that everyone has a good time in our club. We enjoy having awesome events where people can win some nice prizes or learn something new. Hillel had some amazing people come to our events this year, such as a famous magician, a Holocaust survivor, various rabbis, and even Josh Peck. Hillel aims to promote thoughtful conversations on a variety of Jewish topics, and we're glad that we had the opportunity to do that this year.
Congratulations to the Muslim Student Association. The last Student Organization Award being presented is the Virtually Engaged Student Organization Award. This award recognizes a student organization that through multiple creative means established a virtual presence for its organization via recruitment, membership, programming, and collaboration. This award recognizes persistence, positivity, and a passion for engaging the student body and providing opportunities to build community.
Hello, I'm Ethan Jagelski, president and one of the founders of Abington Art Appreciation. This is a relatively young organization, officially beginning in February 2020. We originally held plans to travel across the Eastern Seaboard, taking students to art museums like the MoMA, Philadelphia Museum of Art, and the Princeton Art Museum, although you could probably guess why we weren't able to do that. But instead, Abington Art Appreciation found an opportunity to educate more students than ever before. Using the Zoom environment, we've hosted 19 different events and joined several more, partnering with other student organizations. Through our semesterly virtual photography competition, we've given $400 in awards to where they belong, the students, for expressing their artistic side. Engagement at Abington Art Appreciation is incredibly high despite such unprecedented times, and this is why we are honored to be nominated for the most virtually engaged student organization.
Hello, I am William, and I'm going to tell you the difference between a business and a family. A business is bounded by money, and if you run out of money, your business will fail, and it will die. Now, your family is bounded by something stronger than simply money. See, we at the ACL leadership team do not want you to think that we're running a business, because our leadership team family. See, that's why we always hang out together, play games together, all while running the responsibilities that are associated with our club. See, that is the difference between a business and a family, because a business is as strong as the amount of profit and the amount of reserve money it has, while a family is forever.
Everyone, my name is Jessica and I am the president of Hillel, which is the Jewish organization at Penn State Abington. Thank you for the nomination for the Virtually Engaged and Living the Mission Award. It's very awesome. It's important that everybody can be involved in Hillel, and we hope that everyone has a good time in our club. We enjoy having awesome events where people can win some nice prizes or learn something new. Hillel had some amazing people come to our events this year, such as a famous magician, a Holocaust survivor, various rabbis, and even Josh Peck. Hillel aims to promote thoughtful conversations on a variety of Jewish topics, and we're glad that we had the opportunity to do that this year.
Congratulations, Abington Art Appreciation. Again, congratulations to all of the winners. It is much deserved. This year has been very hard for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. So to see the dedication these student leaders have put into their organization is incredible.
Despite the challenges of being virtual, these student organizations put everything they have into cultivating a safe and conducive space for their members, whether that be through weekly meetings or collaborative events like Festivus. Through it all, the student organizations at Penn State Abington are truly incredible, so it means the world that we get to acknowledge and celebrate their accomplishments.
Before we move on to presenting the individual student awards, here's a quick video from our athletics department.
Hello, my name is Matt Levy, and I'm the Interim Director of Athletics here at Penn State Abington. I first want to congratulate all the award winners and also congratulate the student organizations for persevering through this year. The same word always comes up, and that's unprecedented. That's exactly what it's been, but the student leadership displayed all over this campus this year is something that will be remembered by all of us. Leadership takes on many different forms. In athletics, leaders are the coaches. They're also the captains who are generally voted on by their peers as the leaders of their team. But you don't have to be designated as a captain to be a leader. You can lead by example, be vocal, be positive even in tough times. This year was not easy for athletics. Our fall and winter seasons did not take place. The spring season has looked different than others, but our leaders stood strong and everyone stayed committed to their sport. They also stayed committed to their academics as the department was just under a 3.5 GPA in the fall. They have shown what leaders are made of by not letting obstacles get in their way. They truly represent the Division III model of student athlete. I also want to recognize our Student Athlete Advisory Committee, better known as SAC. They have representatives from each team as well as leadership board that drives a lot of what we do in our area. Again, through all that this year presented, they marched on with their goals and helped set up great programming that focused on mental health, career development, and our upcoming virtual awards program. They also continued with community service initiatives. I'm excited with the work they've done and what they plan to do in the future. Again, congratulations to all the honorees, and I thank you for everything that you do for Penn State Abington.
Thank you to the athletics department for that captivating video.
We are now going to start presenting the individual student awards. Each student nominated has shown exceptional leadership skills and serves as role models for the entire campus community. Their individual dedication to not just their prospective organizations, but the larger campus community is awe-inspiring. Without further ado, we will now begin the individual awards.
So the first award we're presenting is the Emerging Leader Award. This award acknowledges a first-year student who has exhibited initiative, commitment, and dedication to an organization and/or the campus community. This student is a rising leader who has the potential to become a strong leader on campus.
My leadership style is leading by example. I oftentimes never envisioned myself being the ideal leader, but over time, I have learned that I can be just as effective without being the loudest in the room. I'm a big believer in actions speak louder than words, and with that, I strive to help people realize that if I can do it, they can too. This has been shown in my first year as a college student because I always hold myself to a standard that I will be early to everything and never miss any class or meeting if I am mentally and physically healthy. These are traits that I wish on all my peers, and if they see me holding myself accountable, hopefully they can do the same. This has been my experience as a first-year student, and I want to continue to develop my own philosophy on leadership.
My leadership philosophy is that I think the best leaders are those who don't even appear to be leaders at all. They're people that aren't self-righteous, that don't put themselves above their peers, and that have, a good understanding of what their leadership position means. They don't think that they're better than anyone else. They don't take themselves too seriously. They're self-aware. Especially a good sense of humor. That always helps, because at the end of the day, leadership is about connecting with people. So when you're doing something and let's say you need someone to help out, if they barely know you, if they just know you as this person who's just going to dictate stuff, they're not going to be rushing to help you. But if they're your friend, right, and they're just helping out their friend who just so happens to be the president of the club, the vice president of the club, the treasurer, they're more willing to go the extra mile and actually help you out. So at the end of the day, my leadership philosophy is I don't have one, because at the end of the day, leadership is just being nice and connecting with people.
Congratulations, Ryan. The second award we are presenting tonight is the Developing Leader Award. This award recognizes a sophomore or junior who has exhibited initiative and commitment to their organization and/or the entire campus community. This recipient has demonstrated a willingness to grow their leadership skills through regular active participation in campus organizations, leadership trainings and workshops, service and civic engagement initiatives, and so forth.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I am the president of Hillel, which is the Jewish organization at Penn State Abington. I want to thank you for the nomination for the Developing Leader Award, which is very exciting. I would have to say that my leadership philosophy revolves around collaborating with other people and other student organizations. For example, I had a big idea to invite Josh Peck, so I collaborated with the Student Programming Association at UPark, as well as the UPark Hillel, to make that event possible. In addition, I was a part of an event called Festivus in December, and it was just a big cultural holiday celebration, which I enjoyed. And now, more recently in the spring, I was involved in the Springfest committee, and we planned a week-long fun events for everybody on campus, which is pretty amazing.
Hello, I am Ethan Jagowski, and this is my second year at Penn State Abington. Over the years, I always admired the hometown feel of Abington, PA, and saw it as an opportunity to grow both myself academically, but also socially. And I thought that if I brought the best out of Abington, I'd bring the best out of myself as well. This is especially true over the last year. When we all received news that we'd be online for another semester, our hearts sunk into our chests, but on the bright side, we were determined to reinvent scholarship in a never-before-seen way. And we did just that. I've had the pleasure of working with dozens of organizations, faculty, discussing the best forms of education, pediology forums with professors and fellow students, and hopefully introduced diverse and thoughtful topics as president of Abington Art Appreciation. All in all, I hope my efforts have touched the hearts of fellow students and colleagues.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan Akias, and I'm an executive board member of ACE, Abington Campus Entertainment. I'm an active participant in the Communicate and Lead Certificate program, and I am a student engagement specialist under SEAL to help coordinate this year's Springfest. My leadership style is grounded in being a listener and advocate for all, maintaining a positive environment for teamwork, and having integrity to make the right decisions for the campus community. I really appreciate and value the experiences I've had this year, and also the nomination for Developing Leader. Thank you, guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Noor Shafika, and I'm going to talk about my philosophy on leadership. I would describe my leadership style as using my own personality traits and skills to help others achieve their goals. I believe that my method is incorporated by efficient communication and effective delegation. As a leader, I focus on having a clear conversation with my team. By implementing a full understanding of everyone's role, I could distribute the tasks fair and square to my team according to their skill set and comfort. Mature understanding is the key to avoid any mistakes and help you to save a lot of time and avoid unnecessary work. Other than that, I love to establish an effective delegation which allows the team to perform at their full potential and achieve the best results. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adam Romero. I am a second-year student at Penn State Abington. At Penn State, I've held a variety of leadership roles, whether that was serving as an orientation leader, a resident assistant, or serving on the search committees for the Senior Residence Life Coordinator and Abington's very own Chancellor. By these means, I have gained leadership knowledge. When I think about my leadership philosophy, I relate it to behaviors and decision-making on values, principles, and perspectives that can help an organization grow and thrive. I believe an effective leader should possess integrity, respect, hard work, and people inclusion. Some of the leaders I admire most have suffered with a speech impediment. As a child, I struggled with the exact same speech impediment. They nor I have let our stuttering get in the way of leading by example. A strong, effective leader does not make excuses, they get the job done. Thank you for the nomination and good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Drew Shawnee and I'm a sophomore majoring in finance and minoring in economics. I would like to thank you for nominating me for this award. I'm currently the president of the Finance and Investment Association, also known as FIA. Our wonderful organization strives to promote a business environment where students of all business majors are able to network with faculty and other members across the university. Through our various guest speaker events, general meetings, and stock market competitions, it has allowed students to take a deeper dive into the business field and to discover various career paths. As a president, I'm proud to help the members within our organization by providing helpful resources. Aside from my involvement in FIA, I am a student athlete who plays for the Abington men's tennis team, a proud line ambassador, and an active resident assistant RA at the on-campus Lionsgate Residence Hall. As an RA, I've been blessed with the opportunity to work with my residents and supervisors and give back to my Lionsgate community. I'm extremely thankful for this nomination as I continue to serve as an asset for all students, and I would like to personally thank the other FIA executive board members for taking their time to help run this successful student organization. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Drew.
Before we move on to the next award, here's a quick tip from Penn State Abington alum, Lorena Martinez.
Hello, my name is Lorena Garcia, and I'm a former lead president from the early 2000s at Abington. When I think of leadership, I think of two things, and that's networking and outreach. Willing to give back, to have the heart to give back, especially to that society, to those communities that you were once part of, to those communities that you can relate to. And the only way to do that is to tap on the resources that you have, is to tap on those individuals that you met at that last meeting or at that event that you attended. Social media was not a thing in the early 2000s, so I made sure that I got involved, that I attended the next meetings or the next ball or the next party or the next cocktail hour, or simply whatever event that I could learn from or meet the next individual that eventually became my colleague, my associate, my patient, my best friend. So if I were to leave two things with you, is get involved, network, take advantage of the resources, take advantage of social media, pick up the phone and set up a quick video call, set up a quick email, and send it over to the next president of an organization. And it is those resources and those individuals that you build on that you're going to be able to tap on for your outreach, to give back, to be able to truly show your leadership in your communities, and for those in need. So if I were to leave two things with you, it would be outreach and networking.
Thank you, Lorena, for your advice.
This next award being presented is the Exemplary Leader Award. This award recognizes a senior who has demonstrated consistent leadership and ample involvement during their time at Penn State Abington. The nominee will have been actively engaged on campus in co-curricular, athletic, or academic activities, made a difference in others' lives, and achieved academic excellence.
My philosophy on leadership is that anyone can develop the skills required to be a leader. Some people are natural-born leaders, and others may need time to develop those skills, but I believe that everyone is able to be a leader. To me, being a leader entails knowing your community and being willing to make sacrifices for the betterment of that community. If you're the leader of an entire campus, be prepared to fight on behalf of the entire campus, regardless of your personal beliefs. If you're the leader of an individual club, be prepared to constantly communicate with your members. Being a leader ultimately means taking the majority opinion into consideration, which involves communicating and having lively, open-minded debates and discussions.
Hello, my name is Allie, and I'm a senior majoring in engineering multidisciplinary design. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for this nomination, for this award. I feel truly humbled, and I just want to say thank you again. Throughout my journey at Penn State Abington, I've been actively involved in Engineering Club as treasurer and president. During my leadership, I've used both democratic and delegation style. My main goal when helping to lead a club is to make sure all opinions are heard by encouraging active participation from members and the executive board through open communication and collaboration. Understanding new ideas, listening to others' experiences, answering questions, and supporting fellow engineers makes for a collaborative environment and for all people to feel welcome. My high energy, optimism, and encouragement towards members in the executive board has hopefully made the club interesting, engaging, and a fun place for non-engineers and engineers alike. As well, every board member has their respective strengths and ideas, and they should be given free rein over their creative ideas and concepts.
Hey everyone, my name is Taylor Briscone. I couldn't be more thrilled to be a nominee for the Living Leadership Individual Award. Through my time here at Abington, I went from the PR committee chair to marketing director to my current role as the president in my organization, Abington Campus Entertainment, or ACE. Since my time as president, I've learned so much about what it takes to be a phenomenal leader. To me, leadership is all about getting to know your members and helping them reach their fullest potential by understanding their character, looking out for them, and helping them grow as individuals. Being a leader and the director of Springfest has taught me many valuable skills that I will carry with me into the real world. I have learned that I take on the democratic leadership style as I respect the idea of others and will collectively come to make decisions. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It means the world to me, and I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Harsh Mehta, and I believe my leadership philosophy is that you need to be someone who is willing to listen to what others need, but not only listen to what others need, but be there for other people. A leader is someone who can be in charge, but it's not only someone that is in charge. You have to listen to what other people need, what their wants are, what they need to accomplish, and you have to make sure that your goals align with theirs. But not only that, at the end of the day, you want to be happy and you want to make them happy. In my opinion, a leader is someone who does all of that. And without rewards or incentives, they make sure that everything gets done properly and on time. And they make sure everyone communicates with one another. That, in my opinion, is my leadership philosophy, and that's what I believe a leader is. Thank you.
Congratulations, Harsh. The last award we are presenting is the Outstanding Student Employee Award. This award is presented to a student employee who goes above and beyond the call of duty. The recipient displays a strong work ethic academically as well as in their Department of Employment and exhibits productivity, motivation, dedication, and self-reliance. This recipient must also have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or above and be in good academic standing with the university. They also must have been employed in their department for at least one semester.
Hello, I'm Valara. I work on many teams. So it is very important for me to be honest in order to point out mistakes and then to point out where there should be improvements. And it's important for me to communicate well in order to say, to give updates, to see where I am at, to see where I'm struggling and all of that. And then lastly, it's very important for me to stay motivated because the teams that I work in, the projects that we do always have to do with students. So we have to stay motivated on every single step so that when we're impacting those students' lives, we should have a good result of that they should see how motivated we are and feel inspired by that.
Hello, my name is Harsh Mehta, and I believe my leadership philosophy is that you need to be someone who is willing to listen to what others need, but not only listen to what others need, but be there for other people. A leader is someone who can be in charge, but it's not only someone that is in charge. You have to listen to what other people need, what their wants are, what they need to accomplish, and you have to make sure that your goals align with theirs. But not only that, at the end of the day, you want to be happy and you want to make them happy. In my opinion, a leader is someone who does all of that. And without rewards or incentives, they make sure that everything gets done properly and on time. And they make sure everyone communicates with one another. That, in my opinion, is my leadership philosophy, and that's what I believe a leader is. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ariel Dombarenko. First things first, I would like to say a big thank you for giving me the opportunity to be nominated for this award. So what is my leadership philosophy? Well, I believe that a good leader and a good leadership style should be very democratic. And by that, I mean not delegating tasks randomly to workers or students. I think that in order to have a good leadership style, you must assign tasks to people because they enjoy doing those things. If you do that, then people are much more likely to get things done faster, more efficiently, and to a much better quality than if you force a task upon someone without really taking their interests to heart. I think that in order to be a democratic leader, you need to be very open and vulnerable with the people that you work with, and you need to be very accepting to criticism and also accepting of your faults and your flaws as a leader. In order to be a great leader, not only do you have to be democratic, but you also have to pursue a leadership style where you never stop learning and educating yourself on how to be a great leader. I think that if you want to be great at anything, you need to be a lifetime student on that one thing, because being good in whether it's being a leader, whether it's being a business owner, a doctor, whatever it is, you are constantly learning and bettering yourself. And that not only benefits you, but it benefits your team as well. Thank you.
Leadership is a form of friendship. You create bonds, make decisions that everyone can agree with, and respectfully listen to their suggestions and concerns. Leaders are created by the trust you gain from your teammates, from the time you work together, and the coordination skill they see within you. Seeing your team working with your ideas is another way of saying they completely trust in you and look forward to more of your ideas. They acknowledge the effort that you make and mentally declare you as one who should lead them. You do not assign yourself as the leader, they do. You also do not make every decision as well. Instead, you listen to everyone's idea and combine it with yours to settle on one conclusion. They see you as an example of who is capable of guiding others, a person that is not afraid of taking risks and can manage to bring successful outcomes.
In my leadership statement, I emphasize the importance of a goal and a relationship between a leader and their said followers. When looking within the word leadership, there is the action verb lead. But what does lead mean? In the noun sense, it is to be the initiative in an action or an example for others to follow. But in the verb sense, it can be defined as to cause someone to go with one and holding them by the hand while moving forward. In these definitions, there is a drive to move forward. So in the case of a leader, they should have a vision of where they want to be, what they want to do, and how they are going to accomplish their goal on the way there, all the while maintaining a positive and reciprocal relationship with their said followers. Imagine following a leader who doesn't know where they're leading, or imagine being the one to lead or take someone with you toward nowhere. Where are we leading and where are we going? If we have a goal, that would only make our journey a bit smoother. Therefore, it is important to think of where you want to be as a leader. Thank you.
Congratulations, Shyla.
Before we conclude the presentation of awards, we would like to posthumously award the Outstanding Student Employee Award to Brigette Barrow, who was a service associate for SEAL. Unfortunately, Brigette passed away last fall, but her contributions to the campus will not be forgotten. Here's a quick video honoring Brigette.
Brigette Barrow was an inspiration to all who knew her. Determined to make a difference, Brigette's deep sense of empathy and heart-centered approach to injustice informed her commitment to her family and community. Brigette began her collegiate journey at Montgomery County Community College, where she was awarded the Newman Civic Fellowship, due in part to her incredible work in fighting food insecurity. The fellowship recognizes and supports community-committed students who are change-makers and public problem solvers at Campus Compact member institutions. In the fall, Brigette continued her studies at Penn State Abington, pursuing a bachelor's degree in psychology. She served as a service associate for the Student Engagement and Leadership Office and was prepping for an event in partnership with Penn State Brandywine on Martin Luther King Day of Service. Unfortunately, Brigette passed away, and we want to honor Brigette's tenacity and leadership, her love for her family, and her willingness to go above and beyond to succeed and help others flourish. Brigette's legacy of courage, strength, and kindness will live on in those whose lives she touched. Brigette was an exceptional student worker, and we are grateful for the time that we had with her.
Congratulations once again to everyone who was nominated or won an award. You have displayed exemplary leadership skills through these challenging times and serve as role models for the rest of our campus community. It has been an absolute honor to be able to acknowledge and honor your achievements.
We're now going to play a video from SEAL talking about the Communicate and Lead certificate.
Hi, my name is Michael Trojek, and I was a part of the LEAD Certificate program from 2020 to 2021. The thing I like most about the LEAD Certificate program is how much information and resources it was able to give to me about lectures and upcoming seminars about pressing matters within our community, such as race, gender identity, and sexuality. On top of that, the LEAD program also gave me the ability to learn fine skills to better myself in my studies throughout college, such as how to better study and retain information on classes, and also time management skills. So soon after learning these abilities, I found that they have had such a large impact upon my life and bettered myself and my life.
Hi everyone, my name is Raymond Chow and I am a junior at Penn State Abington campus. I've been following this LEAD program since last spring of 2020 when the head of the program, Mrs. Tracy Reed, as well as the organizers, Valera, Clifford, and Julia, were trying to figure out a way to sort of incentivize students to participate in events which work towards educating them on certain leadership skills and also how to apply them to their personal and professional lives. What stood out the most about this program is how we can all be leading educators by sharing with others our own experiences derived from our own upbringing and education, and that a team doesn't have just one leader, but it can have multiple leaders specializing in their strengths, because what's so useful about teamwork is collaboration and being able to take advantage of all of these ideas from every one of our team members. And I really like that this LEAD program provides a platform that covers a slew of areas ranging from personal identity, cultural diversity, and also self-care and career development, because in some manner they all lead back to leadership and to mutual understanding, effective communication, and also acknowledgement and appreciation of what everyone in the team can bring to the table. And it's really helped me feel less anxious and more confident about how I can save so much time and energy working efficiently by myself, as well as with others in an educational and also enjoyable way, because there may be the misconception that such a program is just full of lectures, but communication goes both ways, and it's so far from the truth. Thank you for your time and for listening to my words. I hope I've garnered just a little bit of interest in the LEAD program, and take care.
Hello, my name is Madison Cartledge and I am a freshman at Penn State Abington. This year I decided to step out of my comfort zone a little bit and complete the Communicate and Lead certificate, and I'm really glad I did. This program was filled with self-guided learning, as well as a variety of virtual events to attend, all of which were related to leadership skills or personal and professional development, or simply how to meet new people. Some of the videos we watched were TED Talks, and I liked them so much that I saved some on my laptop so that I could refer back to them whenever I need inspiration or motivation to branch out and communicate with new people. I learned how to communicate with confidence and enthusiasm and empathy, and how small acts of everyday leadership can truly make a difference to others. I'm excited to practice using these new skills. Lastly, I just wanted to say thank you to Tracy and her leadership team. Although this has been an unpredictable year, I really valued your efforts to make us participants feel connected and empowered to step up and be leaders in our everyday lives. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Pegasus Yang and I am a freshman at Penn State Abington. I'm here today to talk about my experience at the Communicate and Leadership program. I originally joined because I wanted to fulfill one of my requirements for my honors program, and when I saw the words leadership plastered everywhere, I said to myself, hey, this will look great on your resume. But over time, I've come to realize the benefits of being more and more involved in this program. I want to say the thing I liked the most about Communicating Leadership were the events. I loved going to the events Although I did not really like filling out every single worksheet, I really enjoyed learning about the different aspects a leader should possess. What happens when a leader communicates well? What are the consequences of not properly conveying a good message? And how do you listen well and to build trust and understanding? These are all things that I've learned throughout my time here at Communicate and Lead. And there's things that I will carry with me throughout my academic career and my professional career. But the thing I really value the most here were the leadership nights. I loved going to each one of them. I wish there were more, honestly, but I think I can say for everyone that the effort that our student leaders shown was overwhelming. The effort that they put into every activity, no matter how simple, no matter how complex, they all showed a dire, important aspect of being a leader. How a leader acts, what a leader should say. And they're all stuff that I've truly enjoyed, and yeah, I just love going to them. That's what I value the most. I would recommend this program to any one of my Penn State students. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I've been working on completing the Communicate and Lead certificate over the past year. I really enjoyed participating in this program and developing both my communication and leadership skills through the variety of events within the program. I've learned a lot about how to communicate in groups, how to navigate through challenges, and I learned what qualities make an effective leader. My favorite part of the program was interacting with other student leaders in the events hosted by the program assistants, such as the leadership night that was in March. And it's really nice to be able to get to know other people who have the same goals as I do and have fun doing the activities with them. I also really like the structure of the program because it allowed me to be more engaged with the Abington community virtually, and I learned about so many different aspects of leadership, such as personal development, understanding different cultures, and learning professional skills. Overall, I think that the Communicate and Lead certificate was one of the main highlights of my sophomore year, and I would encourage other students to do the program in the future as well.
Thank you, Seal. We have one more important video to present, and that is the SGA inauguration. After weeks of campaigning and voting, the campus has finally chosen their next Student Government Association representatives for the 2021-2022 academic year. Please help me in welcoming the new SGA Executive Cabinet with the swearing in of the President, Christian Gill, and the Vice President, Ashka Patel.
Greetings, everyone. I am honored to conduct the inductions for the new SGA Executive Board. But first, I'd like to acknowledge the hard work and success of the 2020-2021 SGA Executive Board. Thank you for your time, service, and efforts while in office, and I wish you the best as you pursue your next leadership journeys. To the 2021-2022 SGA Executive Board, please raise your right hands, insert your name after I, and repeat after me. Christian Gill, President. I, Christian Gill.
I, Christian Gill.
Promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association.
Promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association.
To enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington.
To enhance and strengthen student lives at Penn State Abington.
To maintain student rights and responsibilities.
To maintain student rights and responsibilities.
And to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
Congratulations, Christian. Ashka Patel, Vice President. I, Ashka Patel,
I, Ashka Patel,
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
to enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington,
to enhance and strengthen student lives at Penn State Abington,
to maintain student rights and responsibilities,
to maintain student rights and responsibilities,
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
Congratulations, Ashka. Nikhil Vanamreddy, Treasurer. Please repeat after me. I, Nikhil Vanamreddy,
I, Nikhil Vanamreddy,
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
to enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington,
to enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington,
to maintain student rights and responsibilities,
to maintain student rights and responsibilities,
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
Congratulations, Nikhil. Amy Sanchez, Secretary. Please repeat after me. I, Amy Sanchez,
I, Amy Sanchez,
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
promise to uphold the purpose of the Student Government Association
to enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington,
to enhance and strengthen students' lives at Penn State Abington,
to maintain student rights and responsibilities,
to maintain students' rights and responsibilities,
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
and to foster and regulate student communications among the entire university community.
Congratulations, Amy, and congratulations to the entire 2021-2022 SGA Executive Board.
Before we conclude our time, we will now take a moment of silence to acknowledge those who have lost their lives this past year, whether by COVID, mass shootings, hate crimes, police brutality, or etc. We also want to address the pain and struggles that people of color have and continue to face.
As we conclude our time here tonight, we want to thank everyone who is involved in the behind-the-scenes part of Living Leadership, making it as successful as it is. We want to give a huge thank you to Lion Productions and Seal for all the time and energy they put into this.
Also, a big thank you to the students. Your dedication, passion, and perseverance as student leaders is what allows us to host Living Leadership and celebrate your accomplishments in the first place. So thank you. Congratulations to any of our students who are graduating in a few weeks. And to those who are staying, we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Hi, my name is Tracy Reed, and I am so excited that you got here, that you watched all of the pieces of the puzzle that were put together from this year, that you got to the finish line of this wonderful program. And I want to just say thank you. Thank you for everyone who put this together. But I really want to do a special shout out to Lion Productions. It's a lot of work to put a presentation like this together into a formalized, nice product. And you did it. You did an amazing job. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm so excited for all of you to have reached the finish line of this year. Thanks for a great 2020-2021. You were all a puzzle piece of this year. You all put all of your all into this year. And we just want to say thank you. Thank you for being the students that you are, for the humans that you are, and we can't wait to watch you grow further.